Welcome to ET English, the unique English language learning feature of the Education Times. This recording is brought to you by Achini Abegunwadana and her team at London Academy of Speech. The Education Times comes to you every week with the Sunday Times, a leading publication of Vijaya Newspapers Limited. ET English introduces a unique way of learning English through stories. It has a short prose passage taken from a novel, a picture story, both of which are being published in episodes every week. All the lessons and activities that are given in the feature are from these two stories. Many English scholars accept that when you learn a language through stories, you remember them better. Further, the picture story will complement this by adding the visual component as well, where it will help the readers create vivid images in their minds, helping them to remember those dialogues and words through those incidents. The first episode of ET English appeared in the Education Times section on the 13th of September 2015. Now, we are going to bring the audio version of this feature where you can listen to the stories and lessons. First, the picture story, secondly, the novel, and finally, the lessons. To get the best out of this feature, we suggest that you get a copy of the Education Times and also a dictionary. It will also help if you have read the feature once or twice on your own. At the same time, try to get the correct pronunciation by listening to the audio attentively and repeatedly and trying to read it after every dialogue, emulating the voices that you hear. You will now listen to the ET English lesson number 57 that appeared in the Education Times section of the Sunday Times on the 16th of October 2016. This page will be uploaded to the ET English website on the 24th of October 2016. We begin with Igeners, written by Ranjit Gunaratna and illustrated by Anton B. Pereira. Episode 47.
Hans, I told you not to say anything stupid.
Come on, Sahas, let him talk. Yes, Hans, tell me why.
No, there is nothing. She was no longer using the violin, so she gave it to you.
Well, it is your funeral.
Yes, please leave it that way.
Oh, I must go now. Hans, Sahas, see you at the concert. The day of Nimali's concert. Nimali, here they come. Yes, you can take them inside. Hans introducing Nimali.
Meet Nimali, our great violinist.
Hi, thank you very much for coming. Hello, Nimali. We are glad we could come. Well, now I must go in and get ready. That's okay. You go ahead. We can find our seats.
Give me a minute. I'll be right back.
Where are you going?
Let's now listen to The Scarecrow, based on a story by Asghar Hussain. Episode 7. Now, the Scarecrow saw no happiness in his own life. He wanted to fly away from the field and go far beyond. He wanted to see the world from up high as a bird would. He wanted to see the hills and plains, the rivers and waterfalls. He longed for the freedom of the skies. One day, he saw a great bird soaring high. It had large, elegant wings, and he gazed as it circled the sun. "What a magnificent bird!" he thought. "Such strength and grace!" Suddenly, the bird plunged down. The sparrows cried, "The eagle! The eagle!" and fled in every direction. The eagle swooped low where the chickens lived. It tried to snatch a hen with its talons. As the other hens clacked and clucked in terror, the cock rushed forward to save her. He attacked his flapping wings wildly, but the eagle was too strong. It struck out its beak so fiercely that the cock was thrown back. It then picked up the unfortunate hen in its talons and carried her off. Lessons for this week. Activity 1. Read the text and match the questions in column A with the responses in column B. Column A, questions. 1. What did the scarecrow long for? 2. Why did the scarecrow want to fly away from the field and go far beyond? 3. When he saw the great bird, what was it doing? 4. With what did the eagle try to snatch a hen? 5. How did the eagle attack the cock? Column B, responses. A. It was soaring high. B. With its talons. C. It struck out its beak fiercely. D. He longed for the freedom of the skies. E. Because he wanted to see the world from up high as a bird would.
Activity 2. Complete the grid given below. The first one is done for you. The verbs are taken from the text. Present, want. Past, wanted. Past participle, wanted. Present participle, wanting. Number 1, see. Number 2, long. Number 3, gaze. Number 4, think. Number 5, try. Number 6, pick. Activity 3. Read the text and write down 6 prepositional phrases given there. An example in his own life. A clue. A prepositional phrase begins with a preposition.
Activity 4. Read the picture story and answer the following questions. 1. Where did Dilki want to see Hans and Sahas? 2. When Hans, Sahas and their families were coming to the concert at a distance, what did Nimali ask Dilki to do? 3. Who wanted a minute to get back? 4. What did Nuani say about the seats? 5. How did Hans introduce Nimali?
The word bank for this week. Most of the meanings given are relevant to the context of the stories. 1. Beyond. Further away in distance. 2. Soaring. Increasing quickly in amount, number, value or level. 3. Elegant. Graceful and attractive in appearance or behavior. 4. Gaze. To look at something or someone for a long time, especially in admiration. 5. Magnificent. Very good, beautiful or deserving to be admired. 6. Strength. The ability to do things that need a lot of physical or mental effort. 7. Grace. A quality of moving in a smooth, relaxed and attractive way. 8. Suddenly. Quickly and unexpectedly. 9. Plunge. To move or fall suddenly and often a long way forward, down or into something. 10. Direction. The position towards which someone or something moves or faces. 11. Swoop. To move very quickly through the air, especially down from a height in order to attack. 12. Snatch. To take hold of something suddenly and roughly. 13. Terror. Violent action that causes extreme fear. 14. Rush. Done in a hurry or feeling that you must do something quickly. 15. Flap. To wave something, especially wings, when or as if flying. 16. Fiercely. In a frightening, violent or powerful way. 17. Talon. A sharp nail on the foot of a bird that it uses when hunting animals. 18. It is your funeral. This is an idiom which is informal. It is used to tell somebody that they and nobody else will have to deal with the unpleasant results of their own actions. The answers for last week's lessons. Activity 1. 1, 3, 2, 3, 3, 2, 4, 3, 5, 3. Activity 2. 1. It gave him a pleasant feeling. 2. They were flitting from flower to flower. 3. The sparrows chirped and cheeped on the arms of the scarecrow. 4. They flew around him joyfully. 5. The scarecrow told himself how fortunate these birds are. Activity 3. 1. A gentle breeze. 2. A pleasant feeling. 3. A good friend. 4. A charming place. Activity 4. 1. D. 2. C. 3. E. 4. B. 5. A. Dear listeners, thank you very much for taking the time to listen to our recording brought to you by the London Academy of Speech. You are welcome to give us your feedback and suggestions on the telephone numbers and the email address given in the ET English feature in the Education Times section. This recording has been voiced by Achini together with Channa and Naushika. We shall meet you again with ET English Lesson 58. Until then, goodbye and happy learning.